How are you physically right now?
I'm good. I'm ready. I mean, at this point in the year, I mean, you're not going to find a guy that's not banged up in some way, shape, or form. But I'm standing up, man. I'm ready.
Do the Eagles do anything unique in the way that they rush, or is it basically like these are our guys, we know how good they are, and go get the quarterback?
Pretty much. I mean, they have good players all across the board, so their coaches let those guys rush. They run some twist games, they pressure, but really they have good players, so they let their good players eat.
You're one of the
mentioned
few.
still standing up. I mean, physically,
Mhm.
literally you are, but metaphorically. How much has this been a test for your mental processing of how you process failure, how you deal with it? How much has this year tested you in that?
Failure is a part of life, man. I feel like failure is something that you learn from, and that's kind of just how I've been approaching it. The good things that I do out there, I try to capitalize on them and do more of them. The bad things, I try to clean them up the best way that I can, for sure.
You were one of the few starters who played in that finale. Did that half benefit you think going into this game? Do you think it was good that you got those reps against these guys?
Yeah, man, that's just more reps, add the more experience, the more snaps that I get, So yeah, I feel like it definitely, helped me out for sure.
Particularly against these guys that, like, I mean, you saw Reddick. Like, did you think that it helped to learn something from seeing him again?
Yeah, the more snaps that he rushed against me was a better opportunity for me to understand how he rushes and how he's going to, approach going against me for sure.
Evan, I don't know how many Eagles games you would have watched when you were young, but if you were watching, Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox were probably in those games, and they're still out there now. Does their longevity, strike you at all? And did you watch them?
Yeah, I knew who Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox was as a kid, and playing against those guys, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's the NFL. It's what it's all about. And, their longevity is a testament to them being a pro, taking care of their bodies, and doing the right thing so that way they can make it that far in their career.
How eager are you to show people, show your teammates that the performance that you had against these guys the first time, the pressures, that's not you. That you're capable of going out there and even as a rookie playing really well against some of the best pass rushers in the league.
I'm eager to go out there and compete, man, and give everything I have, empty everything I have in the tank. And at the end of the game, whatever the outcomes is, I want to be able to look myself in the mirror and know I gave it my all. And, yeah.
As an offensive lineman, how beneficial is it when you have Daniel taking off like he does? If you maybe give up pressure and he's going to go make a play.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier, when your quarterback is moving around in the pocket. Daniel's been doing a great job getting the ball out on time and just being mobile, stepping up, moving around, definitely helping us out. Cutting us some breaks at times whenever we do let pressure through. So definitely thankful for that.
One thing a lot of your teammates say is these Philly front line, they talk a lot. What do you like on the field? Do you talk?
Not really, man. I like to play ball. Talking takes a lot of energy, So a lot of times on the field, man, you're gasping for air as it is as a big guy, offensive lineman, man. You 19, 20 play drive, the last thing I'm going to want to do is talk trash, man. That's valuable air I could be breathing.
So how do you take it then when you go against like Brandon Graham? People say he just talks the whole game.
I mean, if he's talking, man, I just kind of just let him do what he does, man. I'm not going to, change the way that I play whenever the whistle snaps.
Do you guys
A couple more.
Do you guys harbor any feelings from that first matchup? Because they did put a decent amount of points on the board. They took care of business. I mean, as a player, do you look at that scoreboard and say, we want another shot at these guys?
Obviously, I believe that we can go out there and put together a better game than we did the first game. But I believe we're a different team than we were the first time we played those guys. I feel like we're peaking as a team. We're coming together at the right moments. And on Saturday, we're going to go out there and see what happens,
Evan, how has Andrew helped you this season?
Just being in my ear, giving me advice, through the things that he went through his rookie year and how he handled it and stuff like that. So definitely thankful for him and just being able to help me out in that way.